About that. I'm a Pan-Africanist. It's about everybody. I'm not going to intellectually masturbate the Will Smith Chris Rock confrontation, nor will I intellectually masturbate the Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson Senate confirmation hearings. Here's what I want to say to black women. You need to decide as a sisterhood. Black women need to decide as a queendom. Black women need to decide as a population. Are you entitled to respect all the time? Or are you entitled to respect some of the time? Black women got to deal with this because a very dangerous precedent is being set by a lot of our sisters right now. Too often, black women present themselves as a walking contradiction. It is very dangerous for black women to say that all black women don't have a right to be respected. It is dangerous for black women to say all black women don't deserve to be respected. When I hear black women make the respect of black women conditional on character, conditional on integrity, conditional on behavior, who has the right or the power or the authority to determine which black women should receive respect and which black women should not receive respect? Why do you want respect for black women to be conditional? Do you realize how dangerous that is? When someone says no black woman should be punched in the face, and then a black woman will stand up and say, well, wait a minute, before we say she should have been punched in the face by a man, let's find out what she did first, making it conditional. When we say all black women should be respected, hold the door for her, pull the chair for her, some black woman somewhere is going to jump up and say, wait a minute. How does she dress? Wait a minute. How many baby dads does she have? Wait a minute. What does she do for herself? Black women are the greatest attackers of black women. I don't think it's black men anymore. I think black women love to see other black women get humiliated. Can we be honest for a minute? This is bigger than Jada Pinkett Smith and Judge Ketanji Brown. I'm seeing black women lead the charge for. I'm seeing black women lead the charge for the disrespect. I'm seeing black women lead the charge to defend men who disrespect our women. I know that that woman is loyal to the white power structure. I didn't speak up for Judge Ketanji Brown because she's loyal to black people. I spoke up for Sister Judge Ketanji Brown because she's a black woman. But I got all kind of messages from black women who says she deserved to be talked to like that by Mitch McConnell. I got all kind of messages from black women who says she deserved to be disrespected by Senator Ted Cruz.
Well, it's over.
We present to you Around Productions.
What is good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, as you see, we are discussing the issue of Will Smith and Chris Rock, but we're not going to be dealing with Will Smith and Chris Rock in this video per se. We're going to be dealing with the issue of what Dr. Umar mentioned in this video. Now, for people who know me, I respect Dr. Umar and his platform and the content and information that he brings to black people for the past, I've been knowing about Dr. Umar for probably about 6 years now. So I value his presence. I value the information that he has to bring when it's needed and when it's necessary. However, in this moment in time, when I was aware of the whole segment in the staging between Will Smith and Chris Rock, I thought Dr. Umar, of all people, at least Dr. Umar, would understand what's being done here, because, you know, if you haven't listened to my podcast episode, it's the episode 39 at the Omnius Podcast on Spotify. So check that out. There's a link to my Spotify in the description box. But I was talking about how all of this is staged. You know, like, they're playing with people's emotions, and it's a big distraction. It's something that's going to be talked about for generations upon generations. But the point of this video is to talk about one specific issue, and that's dealing with black women. I saw a lot of toxic black women on social media. I saw a lot of these black feminists on social media going out of their way to make them the issue in this problem. This has nothing to do with black men or black women. This has to do with Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and Chris Rock. I don't understand why we have to include ourselves in issues that don't concern us. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you have to make this a black people issue when it's a micro issue. You want to make it macro. It's a micro issue. This is about Will Smith and his treacherous wife and Chris Rock reading from a teleprompter, being staged to say what he said, and Will Smith coming up and slapping him, allegedly slapping him. This has nothing to do about black women being mistreated. This has nothing to do with how black men should be protecting black women. This has nothing to do with any of that. This is about celebrities acting out, staging an event that's having you go mad. Now you taking sides. Oh, Chris was right. Oh, Will was right. I'm not even going to read the essay that Dr. Umar made concerning the whole event, but he was basically saying, like, this is how black men should carry themselves. This is how black men should protect black women. I saw a tweet that said that if my man don't assault another man on television for me, I don't want him. This is the representation that we're having in concerns of black love. I just saw a video, and it's beautifully well done. Shout out to the brother who made it. That black love is dead. That might sound a little crazy, a little shocking. Like, Tyrone, how could you say that? When you're dealing with the media, black love is dead. Because what are you really promoting in terms of black love? A lot of people love to see the couples. That's great and all, and I, you know, I have my fair share in doing that. But at that point, it's just masturbation. At that point, it's just to make you feel good. But are you applying love to your life? What is black love to you? If black love is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about your whole life. For you to think that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith are examples of black love, for you to think that celebrities like Beyonce and Jay-Z, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are examples of black love, we have a lot of issues. And within all of this, Dr. Umar goes out of his way to say that all black women should be protected. It shouldn't be conditional. It shouldn't be, well, only these type of black women should be protected or those type of black women. No, all of them should be protected. That's dangerous, if anything, Dr. Umar. But you want to know what I despise? And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but hear me out. I despise the hashtag protect black women almost as much as I despise Black Lives Matter. And we know how silly the Black Lives Matter movement is. But the reason why I despise this hashtag protect black women is because when we say that protect black women, this hashtag, who exactly are we protecting? Are we protecting all black women or just a specific set of black women? It's so vague. It's like the Black Lives Matter, like which black life? You know what I'm saying? No, it's all black lives. All black lives matter. Like, but if you're going by a narrative in which you want to advance black people, you understand that not every black person is for the advancement of black people. So you can't say that every black life matters, nor can you say that every black person should be protected, right? The fact that there is even a hashtag called protect black women is alarming, because when you say Black Lives Matter, when you say protect black women, who is your audience? Who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to white people? Are you speaking to what set of people are you speaking to when you say this? When you say protect black women, hands up, don't shoot, all this type of stuff, all these inferior rhetorics that you want to bring to the forefront, because to say that Black Lives Matter is to say that your life doesn't matter. To say protect black women is to say that your own women aren't protected. So what narrative are you really leading with? You don't understand what you're pushing. You talk about how you want to be respected, you want to be protected, but at the same time, you say that you're the most disrespected and unprotected. If you call yourself a sidewalk, do not get mad when people step on your ass. I don't understand that. I never will understand that. If I call myself a loser, why would I get mad when I get picked last or when we playing basketball, when we playing football, and I don't complain. Why y'all didn't choose me? Why y'all didn't pick me? I'm the best one out here. I'm the best one I could. But you just called yourself a loser. You just said you couldn't hoop. You just said you couldn't do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? How can you call yourself the most disrespected and at the bottom and the most unprotected and then get mad when people refer to you as such? when people don't respect you. You don't even respect yourself. And for you to say that all black women, despite whatever they say about a man, despite however they treat a man, they should still be protected and put on a particular pedestal or should still be upheld in a certain light. That's ridiculous. For you to tell me that Will Smith was in the right for protecting a woman that has not cared about his reputation, has not cared about his character, has not cared about his sanity, has not cared about keeping his peace. This woman has been dragging his name through the mud for the past 2 years. Has not ever went out of her way to stand up for Will in the public, in the masses. But will applaud Will for staging this event of slapping Chris Rock to prove his manhood. Fam, your manhood left years ago. You could be King Richard on screen, but listen, you could be Muhammad Ali on screen, but in real life you Willy Wonka. I can't back up the statement that all black women should be protected because you're a Pan-Africanist, right? You said that. That doesn't mean that you have to be for everybody, right? I mean, you just had personal issues. You just recently had issues with the rainbow community. Should they be protected as well? Even if their agenda is not in the right? You over here talking about you support Ketanji Brown, even if she supports the white power structure, as you say. If she doesn't even have the good or the right agenda for black people, why should she even be our concern? I'm not understanding that. The person that you uphold greatly, Marcus Garvey, even said that our greatest enemy is not the white man, it's ourselves. He even said, as he was being deported, right before he was deported, he was saying that he don't blame the few white people that contributed to his conviction. He won't even blame the government. He said that he blamed the Negroes that will even sell out their own mother just to get something out of it for the sake of money. He said that our people are so wicked to themselves and that they're not satisfied until they are telling the enemy something about themselves. That came from Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey was also somebody that said that you can't take everybody to Africa. This is the person that you uphold, Dr. Umar. And yet you have the nerve to tell black people that we need to protect everybody. How can you protect women that don't want to be protected? How can you protect these toxic women out here who talk about they don't need a man, they don't care about black men are this, black men are that, we the only ones that are here for ourselves, we hold it down, sisterhood, all this type of stuff. How are we going to be going out of our way to include ourselves in circles that don't want to include us? Why should I put my life on the line for somebody that don't even care about my life? Does that make sense? I conclude this video with telling black people who are watching this video to only protect those within your inner circle, those who you actually care about. Don't go talking about protect black men, protect black women. I just saw Tory Lanez talking about how he wants to make a movement of protecting black men, all this type of stuff. Listen, all this is over. The bringing the masses of black people together, that's been long gone a long time ago. All right, I'm sorry to tell you, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but to try and bring the masses of black people together is just not for one agenda is not going to work out. The best thing that you can do is to love yourself, have knowledge of self, and pass that down. And once you have households of black people practicing the same thing, then you can bring unity. But listen, you're going to kill yourself trying to save others. You got to save yourself first. Anywho, share your thoughts in the comment section below concerning the whole matters at hand. How do you feel about the whole personal video that Dr. Umar made concerning the whole matters of protecting black women? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.